I'm Jess Tom, and while you may have read my book or seen me cook on TV, today we partner with The Bump to give you a tour of my favorite room in the house, my son's nursery. My goal with this room was to create a space that was fun, beautiful, and unique to us as a family. The inspiration behind this room was actually a photo that I took on our honeymoon to New Zealand. We took this epic bike ride from Queenstown to Arrowtown, and I just loved how calming and transporting it was. And so that became sort of the seed of inspiration for this whole room. I also DIY'd a lot of elements in this room, and that was something that was really important to me, to make this room feel personal to us and not something that you could just find in any old catalog. One of my favorite DIYs was this copper mobile that I made. And so of course copper, it oxidizes over time. And so I love the idea of having something that would grow older as my son grew older. Another thing that I really loved is this number shelf behind me. And those are actually the table numbers for our wedding. And kind of like our honeymoon pic, I liked the idea of continuing the story of our family. So let's take a tour. This is the chair that converts into a bed, and it's twin size, which is great because I spend a lot of time in here and I can't be sleeping on something that's a little too small. This is the picture that I was telling you about, and I just love how large scale it is. I love the color, and it really has a big presence in this room. This is the dresser that's also a changing table. And so it's nice and big because he has a lot of clothes like his mom. We have this pegboard here, which is great because I can sort of change up what we have on here so he's never bored and I can keep him distracted as I'm changing his diaper. This is the copper mobile, and you'll see it's moving in the wind a little bit because there's actually a heat vent right underneath it. So it's always sort of shimmering with light. Here we have this nice plant. I love this because, you know, I think every room needs a little bit of greenery, get some fresh oxygen in here. We have our recliner, glider, swivel chair, and I spend a lot of time here, whether it's just nursing or cuddling or rocking. And then again, we have things on the back wall too that my son can look at when we're cuddled up together. So we have butterflies, birds, tree houses. This unit here is awesome because it keeps everything that I need for nursing at arm's length. So we have bird cloths, we have water, we have chapstick, all the important things. And then finally, this is the crib. This is our happy place. And you know, my son has kind of started sleeping through the night, and so maybe this crib is lucky. And so I really love the color, I love how modern it is, and I think it's the perfect addition to this room. Thanks for joining us on our nursery tour. We're so honored we could share our little space with you and The Bump. For more inspo, definitely check out more videos from The Bump's nursery series. Bye!